Welcome to Book Buzz Reviews and Summaries. Have you ever found yourself standing in the middle of your home, overwhelmed by the clutter that surrounds you? You look at the pile of paperwork that seems to multiply overnight, the clothes that no longer fit but remain in your closet, the kitchen counters covered in gadgets you rarely use, and the endless collection of books, magazines, and trinkets that have long since lost their significance. It's easy to feel as though your environment is controlling you rather than the other way around. In this chaotic space, it's not just your belongings that feel out of order. Your mind does too. But what if the key to unlocking a life of calm, peace, and fulfillment wasn't just about decluttering your home? What if the act of tidying up was the gateway to transforming your entire life from the inside out? This is the promise that Marie Kondo brings in her transformative guide, Kurashi at Home: How to Organize Your Space and Achieve Your Ideal Life. It is more than just a book about tidying. It is a blueprint for creating a life that is aligned with your deepest values and desires. It's about finding clarity amid the clutter, joy in the mundane, and purpose in the spaces you inhabit. Marie Kondo, the international tidying expert whose KonMari method revolutionized how we approach our possessions, invites us to rethink the very way we relate to our environment. In the bustling, fast-paced world we live in, where we are constantly bombarded with demands and distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Our homes, the places that are meant to be our sanctuaries, often become the epicenter of our stress, a reflection of our internal turmoil. But, as Marie Kondo teaches, the act of organizing your space is not just about clearing away physical clutter. It's about creating space for your ideal life, a life that reflects your passions, your values, and your deepest needs. You see, Kurashi at Home is about more than just folding clothes in the right way or arranging your bookshelves by size. It's about the art of living with intention. The Japanese word Kurashi, which gives the book its title, refers to a way of living. It's a concept that embodies a mindset of mindfulness and gratitude for what we have, while also honoring the space in our lives for what truly brings us joy. By organizing your home in a way that sparks joy, you are, in essence, organizing your life, clearing the mental and emotional clutter to create room for the things that matter most. As you embark on this journey, Marie Kondo doesn't just ask you to throw away things you no longer need. She encourages you to engage deeply with every item, asking yourself the simple but profound question: does this spark joy? It's not about emptying your shelves for the sake of minimalism. It's about curating a home filled only with the things that bring you happiness, peace, and a sense of purpose. In doing so, you are not just tidying your home, you are tidying your soul. Many of us approach tidying as a chore, a task to check off our to-do list, but Kondo teaches us to see it differently. Tidying is a process that requires us to slow down and be intentional. It's an invitation to engage with the present moment and to reflect on the life we want to create. When we begin to clear away the excess, whether it's material possessions, distractions, or even outdated beliefs, we open the door to a new chapter. The act of tidying up becomes a ritual of self-care and transformation, a chance to align our environment with the life we envision. But how do we begin this process? Where do we start in the overwhelming task of organizing our homes and, by extension, our lives? Kurashi at Home provides a step-by-step guide that makes the seemingly daunting task of tidying feel manageable and, dare we say, even enjoyable. The KonMari method isn't about rushing through your home in a frenzy of cleaning. It's about treating each category, whether it's clothes, books, or sentimental items, with care and respect. Each step, each fold, each discard is an act of self-love. The method begins with an essential premise: you must commit to tidying all at once, not bit by bit. This doesn't mean you have to complete the entire process in a single day, but it does mean that the act of tidying should be approached as a serious project with dedication and focus. This commitment sets the stage for a profound shift in how we engage with our possessions and our space. It helps us understand that tidying isn't just about the stuff we own, it's about the energy we bring into our lives. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the KonMari method is the order in which we tidy. Kondo encourages us to start with clothing, then books, followed by papers, miscellaneous items, and finally, sentimental items. This order isn't arbitrary. It is designed to help us ease into the process of letting go. Clothes are often the easiest category to tackle because they are, in many ways, the most impersonal. Books and papers, on the other hand, can carry emotional weight, and sentimental items may trigger feelings of guilt or nostalgia. By saving the hardest category for last, we are preparing ourselves to approach these items with a clear heart and mind, free from distractions. Throughout Kurashi at home, Kondo also emphasizes the importance of tidying by category rather than by location. This means that instead of tidying room by room, we tackle entire categories of items at once. This method allows us to see the full extent of our possessions, offering a clear picture of what we truly need and value. It's about confronting the reality of what we have accumulated and making conscious choices about what to keep. But the magic of Kurashi at home is that it goes beyond just tidying. It's about transforming your relationship with your space, your possessions, and ultimately, your life. The act of tidying, when done mindfully and with intention, opens the door to greater clarity and self-discovery. It's about aligning your external world with your inner world, creating a physical environment that supports the mental and emotional space you need to thrive. What's more, Marie Kondo helps us understand that the act of tidying is not just a solitary task. It's an opportunity to connect with the people in our lives. The process of tidying can bring families and communities closer together. It's a shared experience, one that can foster gratitude and strengthen bonds. When you tidy with others, you not only transform your space, but also your relationships. You learn to appreciate each other's values and contributions, and you create a sense of harmony in your shared environment. As you read Kurashi at home, you will be invited to reflect on your own life. What is it that you truly want? What are the things, the people, and the activities that bring you joy and fulfillment? What are the things that are weighing you down, both physically and emotionally? The answers to these questions are deeply personal, and they will help guide you on your journey toward an organized and meaningful life. Tidying up is not just a task to be completed. It is a profound act of self-care and self-discovery. It is a chance to reevaluate what you want to hold on to, what you want to let go of, and what you want to invite into your life. With Marie Kondo's guidance, you will find that the act of tidying your home is just the beginning. It is the first step in creating a life that is as orderly, intentional, and joyful as the space you inhabit. Ultimately, Kurashi at home is a love letter to the practice of tidying and to the transformative power it holds. It teaches us that by organizing our homes with intention, we can create lives that are truly aligned with our deepest desires. In a world that often feels out of control, tidying offers a simple yet profound way to reclaim power over our environment and our future. When we tidy with purpose, we begin to see our lives with greater clarity, and in that clarity, we find the freedom to live more fully, more joyfully, and with more intention. So, as you turn the pages of this book and begin your own tidying journey, remember that you are not just clearing away clutter. You are creating space for the life you truly want to live. And with each item you choose to keep or discard, you are making a powerful statement about the life you are crafting, a life that reflects your true values, your true passions, and your true self. Introduction. The power of Kurashi. In the introduction of Kurashi at home, Marie Kondo introduces her philosophy of Kurashi, a Japanese word that encapsulates the idea of living in harmony with your space and surroundings. She shares that her mission isn't just about tidying up, but creating a life filled with joy and purpose. Kondo connects organizing your home with creating an environment that supports the life you want to lead. She explains that tidying is a form of self-care and encourages readers to view their spaces as more than just functional rooms, but as a reflection of their inner selves. She offers the promise that, by organizing your home thoughtfully, you'll be able to make space for the life you truly desire. Chapter 1. The Art of Tidying, More Than Just Cleaning. In Chapter 1, Kondo dives into the core principles of tidying. This chapter sets the stage for everything that follows, with an emphasis on the difference between tidying and cleaning. Tidying, she explains, is about creating a lasting transformation in your space by decluttering and organizing items based on what sparks joy. Kondo highlights that tidying isn't a one-time activity, but a lifestyle change. The first step, she stresses, is to focus on the whole picture and not just individual tasks. She walks readers through her famous method of tidying by category rather than location: clothes, books, papers, kimono, miscellaneous items, and sentimental items. This method is powerful because it forces you to make decisions about your possessions and consider whether each item contributes positively to your life. The chapter also introduces Kondo's belief in honoring your items. She teaches that when we treat objects with respect, acknowledging the role they play in our lives, we can foster a sense of gratitude that energizes our homes. Chapter 2. Preparing to Tidy. Mindset is key. In Chapter 2, Kondo focuses on the mental preparation required to embark on a tidying journey. She insists that tidying isn't simply a matter of organizing clutter, but requires a shift in mindset and perspective. To truly succeed, readers must approach tidying with a sense of purpose and an understanding of their goals. Kondo recommends starting with the big picture. Think about the life you want to lead and how your current living space supports or detracts from that vision. She stresses the importance of being emotionally ready to let go of items, which often carry sentimental value. Kondo suggests that readers should visualize the ideal life they want to live, so they are better equipped to make decisions about what stays and what goes. She also shares practical tips, such as starting the tidying process at a time when you are not stressed or overwhelmed. It's essential to approach this process with patience and persistence, as rushing through can lead to frustration. Chapter 3. The KonMari Method, Tidying by Category. In Chapter 3, Kondo dives deeper into her KonMari method, which she uses to help readers achieve a deep and lasting tidy-up. The method encourages tidying by category, not by location, which means that instead of tidying one room at a time, you go through each type of item in your home. Kondo explains that this method has a psychological benefit. It helps you recognize the patterns in your consumption and attachments. She provides a detailed breakdown of how to organize each category. 1. Clothes. Start with clothes, as they're often the easiest category to tackle. Kondo advises gathering all your clothing from around the house and laying it out in one place. From here, she recommends holding each item and asking if it sparks joy. If not, thank the item and set it aside. 2. Books. Books can be one of the most challenging categories for many people. Kondo encourages readers to confront their books with gratitude, acknowledging their role in personal growth, but only keeping the ones that truly inspire or serve a purpose in your life. 3. Papers. Kondo teaches that papers should be sorted by importance. She emphasizes that most papers can be categorized into 2 types: those you need to act on and those you can store for reference. Most papers, she notes, should be discarded. 4. Kimono. Miscellaneous kimono is the category that includes a variety of items: kitchenware, tools, gadgets, etc. Kondo advises to go through each item carefully and only keep those that align with your vision for your life. 5. Sentimental items. Kondo leaves this category for last, as it is often the hardest for people to part with. She explains that by this point, the reader will have mastered the art of tidying and can now face sentimental items with clarity and gratitude. Kondo also introduces the idea of tidying in one go, rather than tidying in stages. This principle helps avoid the cycle of tidying and clutter that many people experience. Chapter 4. Letting Go, the Power of Decluttering. In Chapter 4, Kondo shifts focus to the act of letting go, one of the most important aspects of the tidying process. She emphasizes that decluttering is a deeply personal act, one that requires a mindset shift. To let go of things, she explains, we need to be in touch with our desires and recognize that our possessions should serve our current and future selves, not our past. Kondo shares techniques for tackling guilt and indecision when it comes to parting with items. One of her key pieces of advice is to avoid keeping things out of obligation or guilt. If an item no longer serves a purpose in your life, it's time to thank it for its service and let it go. She also talks about the psychological benefits of decluttering. As you let go of physical items, you free up emotional energy, which helps you embrace new possibilities and growth. Kondo compares the process of letting go to clearing away mental clutter, allowing you to make room for more joy, opportunity, and fulfillment in your life. Chapter 5. Folding and Storing, a New Way of Organizing. In Chapter 5, Kondo walks readers through her specialized folding and storage techniques. For Kondo, how you store your items is just as important as the tidying process itself. Her method of vertical folding allows clothes and other items to be neatly stored in drawers or boxes, allowing you to see everything at a glance and access what you need without disrupting the order. She offers step-by-step instructions on how to fold clothes, emphasizing the importance of gentleness and care when handling each item. By folding clothes in a way that maximizes space and visibility, you not only create an efficient system, but also convey respect for your belongings. Kondo insists that each item deserves to be stored in a way that reflects its importance in your life. Kondo also provides tips for storing other items, such as books, kitchenware, and personal items, ensuring that everything is stored in a way that makes it easy to find and enjoy. Chapter 6. Creating a Joyful Home. In Chapter 6, Kondo explores the idea of creating a joyful home after the tidying process is complete. She emphasizes that a tidy space is not just about neatness or organization. It should reflect the life you wish to lead. Kondo encourages readers to focus on what sparks joy and surround themselves with items that bring happiness and fulfillment. She discusses the importance of personalizing your space, making it a place where you can relax and recharge. She suggests that mothers, in particular, should create environments that nurture their families, spaces where everyone feels comfortable and valued. Kondo also discusses how to deal with gifts and items from other people. She recommends being gracious but firm when accepting gifts, recognizing that it's okay to thank someone and then choose whether or not to keep the item based on its value to your life. Chapter 7. The Ideal Life, Aligning Space with Values. In this chapter of Kurashi at Home is about living in alignment with your values. Kondo stresses that organizing and tidying are not just practical tasks. They are tools for creating a life that reflects your deepest desires and aspirations. By aligning your physical space with your core values, you create a home that supports your ideal life. She encourages readers to continually reassess their possessions and their space, ensuring that everything they own is still contributing positively to their life and vision. Kondo's approach goes beyond tidying. It's about creating an environment where every item serves a purpose and fosters joy and growth. By aligning your physical space with your ideal life, Kondo believes you can create a peaceful, fulfilling existence, one that encourages growth, gratitude, and joy in every moment. Chapter 8. Embracing Simplicity, the Power of Less. In Chapter 8, Kondo emphasizes the concept of simplicity. She explores how less is more, a theme that resonates deeply throughout her work. Kondo talks about the power of reducing the clutter in not just your physical space, but in your mind and emotions. By stripping away the excess, you allow more room for the things that truly matter, things that spark joy and make you feel alive. Kondo describes how embracing simplicity in your space can influence other areas of your life. She shares personal anecdotes of clients who embraced a minimalist approach and found that this simple act of letting go of excess helped them make clearer decisions in their careers, relationships, and personal lives. She makes the case that simplicity is key to personal growth. It creates clarity, reduces distractions, and enables a person to live in harmony with their deeper desires. Chapter 9. The Power of Gratitude, Respecting Your Things. In Chapter 9, Kondo discusses one of her core philosophies, the idea that we should treat our possessions with respect and gratitude. She refers to this as thanking your items before discarding or putting them away. This act of gratitude is meant to cultivate a sense of mindfulness and respect for the role that every item has played in your life. She explains that many people have emotional attachments to their belongings, and in the KonMari method, you're encouraged to thank those objects for their service, whether they've been useful or simply part of your life's journey. For example, old clothes or furniture that might no longer fit your life are to be acknowledged for their value rather than discarded in frustration or guilt. This chapter encourages readers to approach the process of tidying with a deep sense of reverence and self-compassion, making it a nurturing act rather than a forced task. By honoring the items that have served you, you let go of the past without regret. Chapter 10. Tidying as a Form of Self-Care. In Chapter 10, Kondo explores a concept that is key to her approach, tidying as self-care. She believes that how we care for our environment directly reflects how we care for ourselves. Tidying is not just about creating a neat space, but about investing in your emotional well-being. Kondo shares how the tidying process can help release emotional baggage. She explains how clutter often represents unfinished business, whether it's old memories, decisions you haven't made, or simply unresolved feelings. By tidying, you give yourself the opportunity to let go of emotional clutter as well, creating a lighter and more peaceful emotional space. She goes deeper into how tidying helps people reconnect with their desires. The process of selecting what sparks joy leads to self-discovery. You start to identify what's truly important to you, and you begin to realize that letting go of what no longer serves you is actually a profound act of self-love. Chapter 11. Tidying in Seasons, a Yearly Reset. In Chapter 11, Kondo introduces the concept of seasonal tidying. She suggests that tidying doesn't have to be a one-time event, but can become a seasonal ritual that refreshes your space and mental state throughout the year. This chapter encourages readers to take a moment at the start of each season to evaluate their home and reflect on their life goals. Just as the seasons change, so do our needs and aspirations. Kondo recommends using the start of each season as a chance to reevaluate the things in your home, sorting through them and considering whether they still align with your life vision. By committing to seasonal tidying, you ensure that your home stays in alignment with your goals and values, and you also take the time to reset your intentions for the coming months. It's not about perfection, but about consistently creating the environment you need to thrive. Chapter 12. The Heart of the Home, Creating a Nurturing Family Space. In Chapter 12, Kondo shifts focus to the concept of creating a nurturing environment within the home for the entire family. She discusses how tidying and organizing should take into account the dynamics of family life and how each individual's needs should be respected. Kondo acknowledges that family members, especially children, often have different perspectives on tidying and organizing. She offers strategies for involving them in the process, ensuring that everyone is on the same page when it comes to maintaining a home that feels joyful and functional for all. One of the key takeaways from this chapter is communication. Kondo emphasizes that a tidy home isn't just about order. It's about creating a shared space where everyone's needs and values are considered. Families can thrive when they make space for one another's desires, and tidying can become a collective activity that brings people closer together. Chapter 13. The Role of Ritual in Tidying. In Chapter 13, Kondo discusses the role of rituals in the tidying process. Rituals are powerful because they help establish a routine and provide a sense of continuity and comfort in our lives. Tidying rituals, like the daily 10-minute tidying routine, can create a calm rhythm in your home, ensuring that clutter doesn't have a chance to accumulate. She explains that tidying should feel like a comforting ritual that sets the tone for the day. Whether it's a morning routine where you make your bed and tidy your space, or an evening ritual where you set everything back in its place, these practices can help cultivate a sense of peace in your life. The heart of this chapter is the concept of rituals as grounding tools. They help us stay connected to the present moment and create a strong foundation for mental clarity and emotional calm. Chapter 14. Space as a reflection of self. Creating a home that reflects your inner peace. In Chapter 14, Kondo concludes her book by emphasizing that your home is a direct reflection of who you are. A tidy home doesn't just support your physical needs. It mirrors your inner state and personal growth. When your environment is organized and filled only with what sparks joy, you are better equipped to thrive in all aspects of your life. She revisits the concept of Kurashi, the idea of a life that is intentionally crafted and lived with purpose. She invites readers to reflect on what they've achieved through tidying and how it has allowed them to align their environment with their true desires. In this final chapter, Kondo encourages readers to approach their space with mindfulness and love, recognizing that the effort of tidying is a form of self-respect and self-care. She concludes with a powerful message. Tidying isn't just about clearing physical clutter. It's about creating a space that supports your vision for your life, enabling you to live fully, happily, and peacefully. Conclusion. Living your ideal life. As the book concludes, Kondo reiterates that the tidying process is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of living more intentionally. Kurashi at home is ultimately about creating an environment where you can flourish, where your home supports your dreams, and where each item has a clear place and purpose. The journey of tidying allows you to take ownership of your space, your possessions, and your life. By aligning your external environment with your internal desires, Kondo believes that you can create a life that is rich with meaning, clarity, and joy. Kondo leaves her readers with a final, empowering thought. By tidying your home, you can transform your life, one joyful spark at a time. Read the book to learn more. If you are liking the series, please subscribe and press the like button. Thank you.